Welcome back to the latest episode of Retro Gamer with Tall Paul. Today, we're going to play Galaga again. Let's see where I am on the worldwide leaderboard. 1693, right under Alpha Dog. Alright, Alpha Dog, I'm coming for you. Let's do this. Time to put the quarter in. You guys remember the days of pizza parlors and arcades when you had like one quarter and you had to show what you had? That's what this reminds me of. You got one quarter. You better know how to play. Everyone's watching. People got their quarters on the machine for the next game, so you got one shot at it. Today is January 14th of 2026. My San Francisco 49ers beat the Philadelphia Eagles in the wild card playoff game this last weekend, which is amazing, which has set up a rematch with the Seahawks, who they just played 2 weeks ago. This time it'll be in Seattle, and the winner goes to the NFC Championship game. So we will see what happens this weekend. It's sort of a patchwork defense of lots of guys we've signed at the last minute or pulled up from the practice squad or whatever because of all of our injuries, but we'll see if we can pull it off. Yes. I'm never good at getting all these. Yes. Just helps the score. Coming for you, Alpha Dog. I wish we didn't have copyrights on YouTube, or else I'd have some nice music going in the background here, but can't do it. Get hit with a copyright, and then I can't have my video up. So let's talk about Yacht Rock. Yacht Rock is basically every song that Michael McDonald had in the late 70s, early 80s. That guy knew how to sing. You don't know who Michael McDonald is? You ever heard of Yamo Be There? That's one of his classics. There was a point where Michael McDonald was like on every single song that was released. Artists would bring him in just to sing a background piece or two. He'd be in the chorus, or you hear him echo something in the background. You'd be like, ah, yes, this is it. This is smooth Yacht Rock. Artists like Christopher Cross, George Benson, Steely Dan. Anything that was smooth that came out at that time frame. But so many people, like Kenny Loggins, so many people worked with Michael McDonald on their stuff or put him on a song or two. I think what I like about Yacht Rock is just the fact that the lyrics are good. It might be about brokenheartedness or wishful thinking or sailing away on the waves of the sea. But it's not explicit, it's not crude, and it's sort of relaxing, and it's got good melody and good harmony. And for me, it's just about a happier time. I'm a Gen Xer, so I was born in 73. And the late 70s, early 80s, I was just a kid sitting in the back of my parents' brown Chevy station wagon. And if you go back to those days, you remember kids used to sit in the far way back, like bed part of a station wagon that had no seat belts, and just sit back there and slide around. But my mother's station wagon had a speaker in the back, like not even a 6x9, like a smaller speaker in the side of the car. And she would turn on the AM radio. And I would sit there and listen to the smooth sounds of Michael McDonald and Kenny Loggins and all those songs, Christopher Cross, even some of the Bee Gees, while my mom drove around town doing errands or taking us to piano or guitar lessons or whatever we were doing. But just remember, as the sun would go down and we'd be cruising down the road, that little speaker would crank out those tunes in a tinny sort of sound, but it would just be like, yes, we're just driving and everything is good. And for some reason, that just brings back so many memories when I hear those songs. The funny thing is, have you ever heard the song, I believe it's called Summer Breeze. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. No, I'm not a professional singer, but thanks for asking. When that song came out, my mom was, I guess, pregnant with me. She had really bad morning sickness. Every morning, I guess. And so she'd have the radio on in the house, and that song would come on. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. And she said she'd be sitting there going, just feeling sick. So even when she hears Summer Breeze to this day, she still has that reaction to it. Still feels sick in her stomach. I think it's funny. I like listening to the song, and I just imagine my mother being sick to her stomach to such a cool tune. Another band that's considered yacht rock is Toto. Some of their stuff. We all know the song Africa. While that one might not be yacht rock, they still have plenty of other tunes like Georgie Porgy and Rosanna. And gosh, so many songs I can't even think about. I was lucky enough to go see Toto in concert not too long ago with my buddy Merrick. Also saw Journey in concert. Now Journey, that's another great band with Steve Perry. They had so many great songs. While they're not really yacht rock, they are of that era, and I would include them. I would count them in. I don't know who votes on that, but some of their stuff might rock a little too hard. I don't know. But Steve Perry could really croon. He had some power ballads, so those are definitely a yacht rock worthy. A lot of Chicago's power ballad stuff is definitely yacht rock. James Ingram, yacht rock for sure. I think it's the last great time of mainstream music before music videos became the focus, where people just focused on the songs and the albums and not having to record or create, a music video to go along with it. I remember I saw an interview with Michael McDonald, and he said he didn't like, having to do a music video. He thought now people are going to be more about watching music than just listening to music. And I can get that, because if you're listening to music, you can create your own mindscape to a song instead of having a video where they kind of force it down your throat. This is the image for this song. It's like, no, I'm going to come up with my own. Music should inspire you and enhance the imagination. What's amazing about yacht rock is there's so many bands that that you don't know. Like Ambrosia. Like, who the heck is Ambrosia? Well, Ambrosia sings the song Biggest Part of Me. You're the biggest part of me. Thank you. That one's free of charge. But you know that song. Even Styx with Come Sail Away. They're yacht rock. Jackson Brown, Doctor My Eyes. That's a timeless one. Paul Young, Every Time You Go Away. And Boz Scaggs. What a name. Boz Scaggs. How did he come up with that name? Is that his actual name? Quite a stage name, if not. The Eagles are also considered yacht rock. They have that song, Peaceful, Easy Feeling. And, we cannot forget Daryl Hall and John Oates. Hall and Oates. Hits such as Sarah Smile. And the Doobie Brothers, What a Fool Believes. That's a classic. Who sings on the Doobie Brothers? That's right, Michael McDonald. As we're talking, I am once again approaching a high score. And it's making me, again, nervous. So I'm going to try not to think about it. Let's see. Who else is yacht rock? Oh, you ever heard of Bertie Higgins singing a song called Key Largo? Yeah. I didn't think about it either. Steely Dan, I mentioned before. They had the song Hey 19. Michael McDonald's classic song, I Keep Forgetting. Every time that you're near. I know. Everyone wishes I would release my own album, but maybe someday. I think the first CD that I ever bought. Oh man, hang on. Oh, I did it! High score! You went down, Alpha Dog. Now let's see how far I can go here. The first CD I ever bought was the Christopher Cross CD. I bought this in the 90s, so it had already been out for 20 years. But Christopher Cross, man, the song Sailing, such a classic. Oh, I'm so excited right now. I have no idea where these guys are going. Oh no. Yes! Oh, jeez. By the way, Summer Breeze was by Seals and Crofts. So just a little bit of trivia there. Who sang Baby Come Back? Player sang that. So pretty much many of the songs from the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack are considered yacht rock. And there's those classics that you hear and you're just like, yes, I love that song. I have no idea who sings it, but it's a great song. So Guardians of the Galaxy is responsible for bringing a lot of those songs back to the forefront. Oh man, I'm getting down to 3 guys here. Every point I score is a new high score for me. I'm very excited about that. See if I can get my second shooter back and keep doing some damage. So if you didn't know about yacht rock being its own thing, I hope you're aware of it now. Look it up on Sirius XM Radio. I think it's channel 15 currently. Down to my last guy. This is where they just start bombing the heck out of you. See if I can hang in there and get another man. No. Alright, well hey, that's a new high score for me. 69.6 shooting percentage, not too shabby. Let me put my initials in on the leaderboard. Oh, let's see, I topped myself. Wonderful. But I broke my high score by 30-something thousand. Not too bad. Now I just need to pull up the worldwide leaderboards and find out if I was able to beat old Alpha Dog. Where you at, Alpha Dog? Let's check it out. Can I get a zoom in? Zoom in. All right, 671. Thanks for tuning in.